You know where we at. We ain't hard to find. We make money moves. Bandwagon Buffs, Buff Nation, what up? It's your man's Harry Billion. Right away, out the gate, guys, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that thumbs up. Don't forget about the Amazon store. The link is in the description. You can see it on your screen. We're going to get into the video. Do what you do. Let me do what I do. Let's get to work, guys. It's official. We got him. We got our guy. We got Kramani McLean. We set it up. We did what we had to do. Coach Prime went in, the closer. Closed it up tight. Make sure he tightened it up. You know why we got our guy? Because we got our guy. Our guy's in there. Coach Prime, he's in there. Coach Prime is the closer. It's official. He's committed. He's not going to sign the letter yet because there's rules and guidelines that other people have to follow, unlike the NCAA. He has to follow the rules and guidelines as they are currently. We know that the NCAA can change their mind and the kids cannot change their mind. So we know that's just a commit. Just like he decommitted from Miami, we still have to hold our breath. It's a commitment. It's a verbal commitment. So when you get that verbal commitment, just like that verbal commitment was decommitted with Miami, the same thing could be done with us too. But we got our guy. We're not going to send our fans to be cursing him out, talking about his mama like the Miami people did and lost him. Congratulations to Buff Nation. Now we're about to get a lockdown defense. You got Travis Hunter on one side. You got Kramani McLean on the other side. It's about to be a problem in the snow. About to be a problem in Colorado. If a tree falls in the mountains, can you hear it? Yes, because Cormani is right there to catch that tree because he is that good. If Travis Hunter can be an immediate impact from last year coming from high school being the #1 recruit, all right, in the nation, then this kid being the #1 recruit, the #1 cornerback in the nation, yes, he can be an immediate or have an immediate impact just like Travis Hunter. We're going to give this kid whatever he needs to stock up a little bit. You understand what I'm saying? He's a little skinny. He might get tossed around a little bit, but trust me, he'll learn fast. There's a reason why everybody was going crazy about this kid, and we had to go crazy for him too. When you see grown men and grown women singing happy birthday, getting in their cars on Saturday and going to your high school when you're not there, there's a reason why everybody's getting excited. We peeped game too. So we got excited. We said, oh, wait a minute. These dudes are going crazy. We got to make sure that we're not leaving something on the board that can give us a good chance to win right now because coach wants to win right now. So I'm going to make another proclamation, guys, because he's here. Also got to remember, there are other people that's still out there that still have to make their decision. Other 5 stars that are still out there. Whenever you get a high ticket player like Kramani, other people are like, let me come over too. As soon as we signed Travis Hunter, other people came as well. So this is going to be a big deal. We don't have as much time as the other coaches that have been in the Pac-12. Coach Prime had to get on the grounds in Colorado, strap on his boots, and get right to work. We got the 2 best cornerbacks in college football. Who won it? Who won it? Come and get it. We stayed classy. We weren't talking about his mama like the Miami kids. We weren't doing none of that. We got to stay classy. So now that he's here, we got to make sure that we calm this kid down. Whatever bloated head that he had from us making all this noise, whatever thing that everybody was thinking about him, we got to make sure that he now gets to work because there's work to be done. You got to understand, he's just a high school kid. He's coming from high school. So now we got to say, hey, young man, Coach Prime now got to break him in. Young man, this is what it's like. We already know you're a star player, but now this is what we got to do. We're going to give him the best opportunity to shine right now. And everybody is going to be talking about this kid. And come game day, you will see the difference. A lot of us didn't know anything about this kid before, but this kid come highly coveted. Coming out of high school, he's 6 feet 2 inches tall, 165 pounds. He's going to have to put a little bit of meat on. These guys are going to be coming at you fast. They're going to be trying to smack you up and down. So you got to make sure that you got some meat on you because you are the next guy before they get to the safety. We don't want to get anybody past that line. We got to lock down these 2 corners. If we lock down these 2 corners, it's going to be very hard to beat Colorado football. I guarantee you, we will have a wonderful time at these stadiums, on our phones, on our TVs. When we're watching, we're going to be having a great time sitting back, relaxing because Coach Prime has put in the time, got the best players that we could get given the time that we had to get them. If you think about the time that we've had to get them, we haven't been here for that long. We only been here for a couple of weeks, guys. Think about what's going on. Think about the whole thing that just went on. If Coach Prime puts a winning team on that field become these next couple of 100 days, imagine how much time that he had to do it. Most of these other coaches, with the exception of Arizona State coaches, Kenny Dillingham, all these other coaches have already been in place. People already know them. It's going to be something to talk about. We're going to break the internet for sure. Just like we're breaking the internet right now with this whole Kramani news right now. Go to any channel, go to any YouTube channel, you're going to see that Kramani is coming to Colorado football. We're going to have way more target on us now because now we're going to make a lot more noise. Coach Prime was able to snatch him away from Miami. Think about that. You got the girl in the bag. It's me and you forever. YOLO. And then that new guy comes to town and he going to snatch her away from you. How you going to feel? You going to feel real salty. We ain't got Miami on our schedule, so I'm kind of low happy there. If we had to play them in the beginning, they're going to be real salty. Because now it's going to give us a good opportunity to win some of these games. Everything that everybody else was saying, some of these people are going to have to change their course now. 2 lockdown corners. Now you got to change our ranking. Now the way that everybody was thinking about us has to change. The whole idea of, oh, you can't win right now because you got a bunch of bench riders coming over and you getting all excited. Now that we got Kramani, this is an immediate game changer. Everybody has to now rethink. Every other team now has to go back to their drawing board, go back to the chalkboard and start redrawing their diagram. How are you going to do this? Wait, you got 2 lockdown corners. You got a killer safety in the back. You got these 300-pounders on the line. How are we going to stop these guys? How are we going to play these guys? It's going to be really tough to play us now. Now you got to think about a different scheme, a different playing scheme. All the other coaches now have to go back and redraw their schemes because that's just how it works. We are a force to be reckoned with. This makes us look like we can win right now. Right now. Our rank in the Pac-12 has to move up right away. We've been ranked in the recruiting and the transfer portal and all of those things, but now our national ranking now has to move up. You have the 2 top corners in the nation that are going to be on Buff Nation. And how he did it, how Coach Prime was able to do it twice from last year to now this year, how is he doing it? I want all my DDs to respond. Please, if you are a DD, if you are a Deion detractor, tell me how he was able to do it. How can he snatch somebody who was already committed to one of the top programs in all of college football? How can he go in there and snatch him away and bring him here to Colorado? If you are a DD, I want to delete your response. Go ahead and put it in there. Just be respectful, all right? Don't be using foul language and all of that stuff, or I'll delete you. I ain't got time for that. Miami fans are real sour right now, and I don't want to play any of them anytime soon. I don't want to see no Miami players anytime soon. Y'all can hold that for a second, because we came and snatched your favorite girl from you. We came to town, we came and we snatched your girl, and it's just like that. Like, do something. Go ahead, do something. What girl? We demoed them. What chain? That's my chain. That's my chain now. That's my girl now. That's my money. I don't want to be that guy. Our things are going to stay classy. C-Unit is going to stay classy. We're not going to send C-Unit on some killer mission like, oh, talk about his mom and do all kinds of crazy things. Y'all don't know that these kids are online and they're reading everything. These kids are online and seeing these videos that we're making. You talking about his mom? Do you think that played a part in it? You crazy Miami fans? I don't know. What are y'all thinking? Like, stay classy, man. Okay, your program is a classy program, so stay classy. Don't do that stuff, man. All right, we know Buff Nation, we're going to stay classy. We're going to keep it classy right here, all right? I know I'm teasing y'all a little bit because, you know, it's all part of the sport. But come on, talking about the kid's mom, he's in high school, you talking about his mom? That is not classy at all, guys. But listen, the excitement is warranted on our end. We just did something twice. Coach Prime just did it twice, back to back. Coach Prime just came in and went back to back. He done snatched the 2 best corners back to back. He's on fire. He's the closer. I want you DDs to go ahead and respond. Get up in the comment section, shoot your shot. If you keep it respectful, I'll be respectful with you. What did I tell y'all? I told y'all he was coming here. Go watch that video. It's right there. What up? What it is, what it does, how it's gonna be. All right? Let's go. You know what time it is. The conversation has to change right now. Give me that. Give me that. What chain? You can mess with us if you wanted to. If you wanted to. These expensive. These expensive. These is buffaloes. Don't get comfortable. Cut a hurricane off. We ain't gotta dance. We make money moves. That's what we be doing. What you doing? We make money moves. We see you, we don't speak. That's me, we don't mess with you. We make money moves. Gonna do what to who? We the balls. We them buffaloes. We make money moves. This see pictures, this see posts. We them ones that trying to be. We the hottest in the portal. Know you probably heard of us. We ain't hard to find. We make money moves. We get paid to feast. We ain't hard to find. We make money moves. You know where we at. We ain't hard to find. We make money moves. We get paid to feast. What you gonna do? We make money moves. We make money moves. Brah.